Have you ever wondered how entire communities settled bitter disputes long before courtrooms, police stations, or written laws existed? Imagine two families locked in conflict, anger growing with every passing day. Yet instead of violence deciding the outcome, a few respected elders gather beneath the shade of a giant tree. No microphones, no judges in black robes. Just wisdom, patience, and the weight of generations. It may sound simple, but for centuries, this approach kept countless African communities united, proving that sometimes the greatest power isn't found in force, it's found in experience. Across the vast and diverse cultures of Africa, elders have long been regarded as the living libraries of their communities. They are not respected simply because of their age, but because they carry stories, traditions, customs, and lessons passed down from one generation to the next. When conflicts arose, whether over land, marriage, inheritance, family disagreements, or disputes between neighboring communities, people often turned to these elders, believing that those who had witnessed life's many seasons were best equipped to guide others through difficult moments. Traditional African conflict resolution was never just about deciding who was right or wrong. Its deeper purpose was restoring peace and rebuilding relationships. In many communities, the greatest victory wasn't winning an argument. It was ensuring that people could continue living, farming, trading, celebrating, and raising children together without fear or resentment. The elders understood that today's enemy might be tomorrow's neighbor, business partner, or even family through marriage. A broken relationship affected everyone, so healing it became a responsibility shared by the whole community. One of the remarkable qualities of elders was their patience. They listened carefully to every side of a dispute, often allowing each person to speak without interruption. Instead of rushing toward punishment, they searched for understanding. They asked questions that uncovered not just what happened but why it happened. Was pride involved? Was there a misunderstanding? Was someone acting out of grief, jealousy, or desperation? By exploring the deeper causes of conflict, they often discovered solutions that addressed the real problem rather than just its symptoms. Respect played a powerful role throughout the process. The authority of elders wasn't built on fear but on trust earned over many years. Their reputation for fairness encouraged people to accept their guidance, even when the outcome wasn't entirely in their favor. Communities believed that elders had no personal interest in choosing sides. Their loyalty was to peace itself, making their judgments more acceptable to everyone involved. Another unique feature of traditional African conflict resolution was the emphasis on dialogue. Meetings could last for hours or even days, but every conversation mattered. Elders encouraged honesty while reminding participants to remain respectful. Sometimes they shared proverbs, folk tales, or historical examples that carried important lessons without directly accusing anyone. A simple story about a stubborn hunter or two fighting brothers could help people recognize their own mistakes without feeling humiliated. Proverbs were especially powerful because they transformed difficult conversations into moments of reflection. Instead of saying, "You are wrong," an elder might offer a saying that gently encouraged wisdom and patience. These carefully chosen words often reached people's hearts more effectively than harsh criticism ever could. In this way, language itself became a tool for healing. Compensation and reconciliation were also central to the process. Rather than focusing solely on punishment, many communities encouraged offenders to repair the harm they had caused. This could involve offering livestock, crops, labor, gifts, or sincere public apologies. The goal was not revenge but restoration. Once both sides accepted the agreement, they often shared a meal, shook hands, embraced, or participated in symbolic ceremonies that marked the end of the conflict and the beginning of renewed friendship. The involvement of the wider community was another defining characteristic. Conflict wasn't viewed as a private matter affecting only two individuals. Families, neighbors, and respected community members all had an interest in preserving harmony because peace benefited everyone. This collective responsibility strengthened social bonds and reminded people that their actions carried consequences beyond themselves. Many traditional African societies also believed that unresolved conflicts disturbed not only human relationships but the moral balance of the community. Elders therefore approached their role with great seriousness, understanding that justice and harmony were deeply connected. Their decisions reflected cultural values that emphasized respect, responsibility, forgiveness, and unity. Of course, no system is perfect. Human beings are imperfect, and traditional methods sometimes reflected the limitations of their time. In some places, certain groups, including women or younger people, had fewer opportunities to participate directly in decision-making. As African societies have evolved, many countries have blended traditional approaches with modern legal systems, seeking to preserve valuable cultural practices while promoting fairness and equal rights for all citizens. Even today, the influence of elders remains visible across many African communities. In villages and towns alike, respected community leaders continue to mediate disputes before they escalate into violence. Their experience often complements formal courts by offering solutions rooted in dialogue, cultural understanding, and reconciliation. Around the world, peacebuilders and conflict resolution experts increasingly recognize the value of these traditional practices, especially the emphasis on listening, restoring relationships, and creating lasting peace instead of temporary victories. Perhaps the greatest lesson elders teach us is that conflict itself is not the true enemy. Disagreements are a natural part of human life. The real challenge is deciding how we respond to them. Do we allow anger to divide us, or do we choose patience, understanding, and reconciliation? Traditional African elders remind us that wisdom is measured not by how loudly we speak, but by how effectively we bring people back together. In a world where disagreements often spread quickly through social media and divisions seem to grow deeper every day, these timeless lessons feel more relevant than ever. The quiet strength of listening, the courage to forgive, and the commitment to restoring broken relationships are values that continue to inspire communities far beyond Africa's borders. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible role of elders in traditional African conflict resolution, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. We'd love to hear your perspective and what fascinating topic you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.